What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Way Too Fast, and I hope y'all are having a good day today. And welcome, my automotive brethrens and females, whatever. This is going to be the first vlog of the truck that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to give a little bit of detailed information on the truck as I'm going through the video and exactly what I'm going to be doing in the video. This is my 2000 Chevy S10. I've been this since I was 15 years old, and I've had it ever since. I've had it static before, and over the years, obviously, when you get older, make a little bit more money, you can afford better, nicer things, and pretty much ended up bagging it a couple years ago. Unfortunately, I wasn't part of YouTube then, so I don't have any videos of that or anything. So what we're gonna do in this video is that we're gonna go ahead and do a little intro of it, so that way you guys know what I'm working with and stuff like that. So right now I'm running on Detroit Steelies, Mob Steel wheels are 18x8 all the way around. I'm currently running a Grip Royal wheel, as you can see here. It's color matched to the truck. It has an energy quick release, and it also has the hub itself. The horn does work. A lot of people don't worry about it. Obviously, I want a horn. I want to make sure my truck is legal as much as possible for the state of Pennsylvania, so that way if I get pulled over, I'm not hating on the cops, but I don't like dealing with any drama or anything like that. So inspection wise, I want it to be as legal as possible. Some stuff isn't, but I do the best that I can to make it legal, from an eye's point of view. I'm running the stock 2.2 in it, has a cold air intake on it. I've already gone ahead and switched over the coolant to a small overflow catch can on the side. In the rear here, you're going to see I have a 5-link Jason Thor Brothers bolt-on kit. I actually got this kit for $1,500. I kid you not. Originally, brand new when they were being produced by Jason himself, they were about $3,500. I am running 2 Via Air 480s, just because I want to be able to fill my 9.5 gallon tank that's on the back there as well. And I'm also running an AccuAir through the entire truck. I'm running an AccuAir switch speed. I'm running 3/8 line through the entire truck. But that's just a little bit of information there. If you guys have any questions or want to know more, just go ahead and let me know down below. I'm not going to sit here and hide any information from you. I want to share my knowledge, and I've had this truck for 9 years, and I've done pretty much everything to it. But in this video today, we're going to be starting the process of relocating some things and pulling the fenders out, so that way I can lay level on the ground when I'm fully aired out. Right now, I'm kind of sitting on the inner fenders on both sides. So we're going to start on the passenger side just because it's a lot easier, it's less to deal with. So what you're seeing here is that I'm going ahead and taking pretty much everything off the battery. I have subs, I have my head unit, everything, all that's run through the truck. So I went ahead and took the battery out, and then originally I made a custom mount for the computer on top of the fender there, as you can see, because originally with the coolant, it would sit up on top of the fender right there, and I have a catch can for it now, so I had to make a custom mount for it. Right here, this is why you can see the rub marks right here. I would bottom out when I'm cruising, and I just got tired of it, so pulled the battery out, pulled the computer off, and then got around to actually taking the fenders off themselves. This is what I found. I found a bunch of rust inside the inner fender, which is not good. Now, the truck's not perfect. There is a lot of body work that needs to be done. I mean, a lot. I mean, the truck is 16 years old. I believe I'm the second owner on paper. I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not. So there's a lot of rust, there's a lot of body work that needs to be done, but that'll be the last thing that I go ahead and do for the truck itself, just because I have a lot of things that I'm going to be doing to this truck once, I have a garage. As you can see, I'm working on the side of the house right now. The garage space right now is taken up with the Nova. We have a 73 Nova, but that'll be in a different video later on. But this right here, this bracket, this is a frame bolted battery tray for a race car. Now, I had this left over from when I used to do racing, and I thought I'd try it. It didn't really seem to work. I could have cut to make it fit, but I really didn't want to ruin like a $200 battery bracket. It's lightweight, it's not flexible whatsoever, it's very strong. So what I ended up doing was, since I pulled the fender out, I was like, let me try using the old battery tray. So I went ahead, put the old battery tray in, and when I did that, I saw how flimsy it was. So I was trying to figure out a way to go ahead and make it usable, just because I didn't want to make a bracket from scratch until, you know, the whole motor swap. And I do finger quotations as I say that. I needed a second hand, so I had my dad come out. What we ended up doing was we ended up drilling through the battery tray, the stock battery tray, into the fender, and had a, you know, hole file right through the battery tray into the fender. And then I ended up doing a nut and bolt with lock washers on the inside of the fender and on the outside of the battery tray. It worked. It was just flexible enough for me to be able to go ahead and I guess get the strength that I need. You can see here, once I had the battery put in place, I ran all the wires and stuff like that actually on the inside of the fender so they wouldn't rub. You can see I made a bracket here just for that extra support and stability. This, like I said, this rust here, I'm probably going to have to grind that off, and you know, I'll have to figure that out. Like I said, this is going to be a multiple part series. The next thing I'm going to be working on here, you can see this is the computer, and this is another battery tray I have. Now the next thing is that I need to go ahead and make a bracket for the computer. But before I do that, I might be taking the AC completely out, keeping the blower. Obviously, like I said, I'm trying to make it legal for inspection, and getting a non-AC with blower for heat, S10. So I'm gonna have to read into that a little bit more. I'm not necessarily learning as I go, but I'm trying to do everything right to be, you know, from the beginning. I don't want to go ahead and, you know, cut corners just to get it done. So that next thing is just to go ahead and get the computer mounted up on the passenger side, and we'll be done on that side. So if you guys like the video, you guys want to see more, let me know down below. And for my car enthusiasts, feel free to ask any questions you want. I'm willing to help out as much as I can. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.